is BYU defensive lineman Luke Tu'umalatai. And Luke, first 3 weeks here at BYU, you're making an impact on that defensive line. How would you assess how you've been playing so far in your BYU debut?
I'm just trying to make the most of my reps I get out there. Besides that, just having fun. I think over fall camp, I try to get comfortable in my own play style while learning the technique and the playbook and involving myself in the scheme. But, being out there, the game moves slow for me. Got a lot of room to improve, but, I've been having fun out there.
You say it moves slow for you. That's noteworthy. Coming from the JC ranks, I would think that it would be kind of fast paced, but you feel like it's a pretty good pace where you feel like you feel comfortable to make plays.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, transitioning from JUCO, it kind of wasn't the biggest difference. Besides, better athletes, I guess you could say. But being out there, it's kind of just my second nature, I guess you could say.
I'm curious, going back to your time in JC, when did BYU identify you, and when did the communication start between you and BYU?
That was 2023, that spring. Kind of in the off season, I kind of blew up my whole recruiting process. Kind of blew up, and BYU found me as my second offer, and I kind of just happened from there. Coach Boyle found me, and been working my relationship with them ever since.
Did you know much about BYU before they got in touch?
Yeah, I used to be a big Harvey fan back in the day. I wore number 45 for Coach Harvey, so I was big on BYU when I was little.
Well, any close connection to Harvey that made you a fan of him?
No, not really. I guess just watching football.
Oh, yeah.
Every football player has that highlight tape they watch, and mine was Harvey Unga.
So did you always have dreams maybe to be a running back growing up?
Definitely. I mean, when I was little, yeah, of course I wanted to be linebacker, running back, all kind of stuff. But things happened the way it happened, and I evolved as a defensive tackle. So.
How much do you enjoy playing the D tackle position?
I love it. I think it's in our Polynesian nature, but I think sacking the quarterback and tackling people is my best hobby.
How much are you also enjoying being part of this defensive line? You're in an interior group with Blake Mangelson, John Nelson, some talented guys, and you're kind of next in line. How much are you enjoying being part of this group?
I love it. I immediately came in and went under their wing, both John and Blake and Coach Boyle and Coach A in our room. I immediately came in and just soaked as much info as I can and kind of learned the game from them and kind of, place myself in the scheme through Blake and John.
What are some things that you have learned that maybe you didn't realize about football or playing the D tackle position that you've learned since you got here to BYU?
Kind of my role as a defensive tackle, especially in a Power 5 conference. I guess in junior college they kind of let you loose. You go get tackles, go get sacks. Over here, you got to do your job well, and you make the plays. My coach says make the plays you're supposed to make. So, I've learned a lot through just technique-wise. I came a long way from technique, so it's kind of been my biggest adjustment so far, technique.
What's impressed you about this BYU culture? A lot's talked about that. Kalani brings it up quite often. It feels like this is a group that almost everything that happened in the past gets checked out on Monday, and it's a new week, and you guys got to perform well once again.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing committing, actually. It was Coach Kalani, and that's the man you want to play for. And others around this staff, but Coach Kalani is the man you want to play for. He speaks truth into each and every single one of us as a team. We believe in him. We follow his lead every step of the way. So Coach Kalani is a wise man, great man, and he really cares about us, and he puts fire in my heart every time he speaks to us. So.
Love that. I mean, he talks about every week's a statement. How do you feel about the opportunity of the fourth statement against Kansas State? They got a pretty good offensive line.
Big statement, but we're treating it every other week. They're a good team. We respect every team we've played by far. They're going to be probably the fastest team we played, but, we're going to take it to them, just like every other week. We fear nothing. We're just going to play ball, do our thing.
What do you make of, the opportunity to level up and play, now Big 12 grind? You guys got experience facing an ACC team in SMU, but now the grind of the Big 12.
Yeah, this is everything I've dreamed about. This is everything I wanted since high school. I just wanted to play in these big stadiums, loud bands, loud crowd. This is what I wanted, to play under the big lights. So it's nothing for me. I just want to be out here and do my best.
Following up on that, what was your first experience like inside LES? What did you think of that experience? Was it everything you had hoped for when you went up against Southern Illinois?
It probably was everything I hoped for and more. It was crazy. It was a very surreal experience as we walked out, our first run out into the stadium. It was crazy for me and kind of everything I imagined and more. and it filled me up,
Last thing for you, Luke. What's it mean to you to have your last name on the back of your jersey when you're playing out there in a packed, sold-out stadium and in front of a big stage? What does that mean for you and your family?
It means the world to me. This is what I do. This is who I do it for. My my time, my swinging family. Um, and it means the world to me to have that name on my back and represent us. In these interviews and in the games, have a commentator say my last name on TV. It means the world to me, and I hold that close to my heart.
Well, Luke, it's a pleasure talking with you, and I'm excited to see your career continue to evolve here at BYU. It's been awesome to see you making an impact already. Best of luck this week and the rest of the season.
God bless. Thank you, guys.